So all our water system is a rain catchment system, massive. And we are constantly adding more to support all our irrigation needs. And I'm going to show you what we are doing, adding more rain gutters in the system to do that.
It's a little odd.
Man, there is no video where my birds will not video bomb. And I'm so grateful for them. That's both of my Americana roosters. The golden and the black one is my favorite. And they both, when they start going, they just start going. People who have chickens and roosters, they know how that goes. Okay. So my honey, my beloved husband, he is securing the rain gutter in an angle and simultaneously cleaning any of these debris, leaves, branches, dead branches, or dead small twigs falling from these oak trees in our oak savanna. So when the rain will fall and get cached through these rain gutters to our drums, it will be clean. Ish. Yeah. We're not using this particular shed one for our consumption need. It will be mostly for irrigation, but still.
You don't want the rain gutter system to get blocked and backed up.
Absolutely. So these rain gutters, which are some kind of a PVC based, really budget friendly for outdoor buildings rain catchment system. And here I'm gonna give a hand to my husband to hold this. Done. So yeah, these PVC rain gutters are great. This is not the main house building. This is just the out buildings. And like I said, really budget friendly and super easy to install. We install them right on the eaves of these outbuilding roof. So you don't really need to use a spacer to do that. And here we go. So adding the additional piece to cover it. And simultaneously, like I said, cleaning the roof. Also, I know I could have done the blower, but remember it's a complete off-grid property and we make 100% of our own electricity. So we don't have a blower which we can connect to this particular shed to do that. That being said, we just gonna work with what we have. So while my beloved husband is drilling the rain gutter on that outbuilding, I will show you what we have done already on this existing another outdoor shed. We call it our battery shack and electric shack. I will give you a tour some other time for inside, but here, this is the rain catchment system from these for small irrigation and camping area, needs. It's a work in progress right now, so it's not finished, but we are at least able to catch all our water in the rainy season, which is not very long. And this year actually last 4 or 5 years. An entire southern part of Pacific Northwest is not getting as much rain, and we are in a severe drought. So here, eventually we're going to upgrade from mouth siphoning to proper, like a little RV pump, and it will be easier to transfer the water then. But like I said, this is all work we have done within last few months to finish, to get going, and also able to grow instead of waiting and wasting 1 year. And these pieces will go in the back side of this battery shack, which will be here. And of course, we're gonna trim some of the dead branches, the branches which are too close to the building for safety reasons. And that would be awesome. More rain catchment. Yay! I'm gonna take you back to our other outbuilding. We called, or the previous owner, the person who started building this place, and he passed away too young. He called it fuel shack because he stored some fuels and all that in it. We eventually want to renovate this shack to use it as a temporary, guest quarters or camping quarters. We'll see how that will proceed. So meanwhile, the rain gutters start to, align and come along. So now we're gonna add the joiner. Here we go. So it will not leak. And finished product look like this. Awesome. And now we're gonna do the end piece, the downspout, and the connection to downspout here. I know it's a little shorter, but I didn't want to waste one more rain gutter since our budget is limited and we are managing everything. So this will give another foot here. There will be tiny bit part of this outbuilding will be not covered with the rain catchment, but that's okay. That's okay. That's completely okay. It's really simple. Installing the gutters in the main building is more complicated, but outbuildings, this is much more simpler process. So voila, it's done. We don't have the long piece for that yet. We're not able to find it because I do use a lot of rescue and repurpose stuff, and sometimes because of this fixation, we're not able to find some of the pieces we need right away. It takes longer, but it gives me immense pleasure that I'm able to give things a second life, a third life, and not letting them just go straight to landfill just because, the first user of those products are done with them and nobody else wants it. And it's also a few bucks in the pockets of people who are selling it. And it's good for everybody, good for the planet, good for us, good for our global family, and less carbon footprint. So this side of the building, of the same outbuilding, we gonna install another rain gutter, and same way that will be done. And for time being, I'm gonna use some of these totes because I still have to get more drums, or maybe more. I'm keeping an eye out for those 275 300-gallon totes, irrigation totes, and let's see what I will be able to find. But at least we can direct the water, save, and start using it immediately when there is no rain to irrigate our food gardens and flower gardens and butterfly gardens, because we do have immense blessing of sun god here, and sometime so strong even in spring days that we need to water some of the beds more often than we like, even though most of our beds are made on principle of culture. All right, and here is a view from these outbuildings to the main building. And back to the chicken coop. Our little farm trailer, we haul everything from firewood from upper part of the property, which is all, been in previous wildfires, to whatever farm related need we need, and back to the building. So we'll go ahead and finish this and see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again. Namaste.